Hey amigas, let's make chiles rellenos. So we're going to start off with some poblano peppers and we're going to roast them on a griddle or a pan. I like to put aluminum foil so that they don't stick onto my pan. And you're just going to roast them until all sides are nice and roasted. Look at that. Look, I'm gonna roast these peppers. You peppers are so ugly. Anyway, so we're roasting the peppers. Roast them. Okay, roastily. Roasting them peppers. Now you're gonna put them in a plastic bag and let them sweat. To our chile relleno caldo, we're gonna add some veggies for Fabian. So we're adding potatoes because Fabian's not about the chile rellenos. And now we're going to dice up. Oh, hi, Dioselina. This is my son's girlfriend. She's helping me cook today. So she's chopping up the tomatoes for me. She's doing a really good job. Look at her cute nails. I didn't do them. She went and got them done. She's fake for that. Just kidding. All right. So she's chopping up the veggies. She said she was nervous because she's never been judged on the internet before. And I was like, oh, you'll get used to it, girl. I get judged daily, and honestly, minutely. Is that a thing, minutely? Okay, so now that all the tomatoes are nice and chopped, I told her she didn't have to do a great job, but she was trying to impress you guys. Okay, before you catch it, the other half of my onion was podrida AF. Like, I was like, don't use that side. So she chopped up her onion. We used a large yellow onion, and we just diced it small. Look at her. She's trying to impress you guys. I told her, don't worry about impressing them. They're going to love you anyways, because I said so. All right. So, yeah. So we've been hanging out a lot, me and her, since her car got broken into, and we're just all sharing one car. So now we're going to put some oil in our stock pot. This is a large stock pot. We're going to throw in 1 jalapeno, the diced onions, and tomatoes. We're going to throw in 2.5 tablespoons of tomato chicken noir, or the chicken bouillon, or whatever you want, but the tomato flavor one. And we're going to throw in 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. We're going to saute that until it's soft and fragrant. And we're going to fill it up halfway with water. And we're going to cover it and let it come to a boil. Meanwhile, we're going to cut up some steamed cauliflower for Fabian. Just steamed cauliflower. And we're going to peel and de-seed our chilitos. So Dioselina was helping me. I showed her how I do it, the first one, and I was like, this is how I do it, so you better do it just like me. Just kidding. I'm a little bit of a control freak, but I'm trying to let go of the control, you know? I want to be less controlling. No, I'm joking. I want to be controlling. So here I am showing her how to peel them and how to take the seeds out, and then she's going to help me. We're going to do it together. Teamwork makes the dream work. She said that her mom makes chiles rellenos a little different, so it was kind of interesting to see the way we make them. I told her that honestly, chiles rellenos growing up, we always ate them dry, but when I married Jose, his mom taught me how to make them the way he likes them, so this is how she taught me. So we're passing on generation to generation. All right, there she is peeling, and I'm helping her, just getting off any excess little thing, me being controlling again. Controlling the narrative. All right, so now that the chiles are getting nice and peeled, she's using a butter knife. You just scrape against it. Some people run it under water. I don't. It makes your chile like a little mushy. So I just kind of peel off. The point of peeling off that chile skin is so that your batter sticks really nicely. Okay, now we're going to split open the chiles. They're nice and soft, so be careful. They're very delicate when you do it this way. And you're just going to clean out as much of the seeds as you can. Just with your little hand, just scoop them up and throw them away. All right, here we are lining up all our veggies and our chilitos. Now we're going to cut up our queso. El queso soporta. No, here's the queso. I'm using Oaxaca cheese, which is like a melty quesadilla cheese. Great for like quesadillas, great for chiles rellenos. I love Oaxaca cheese. It's so good. That kind of sounds like Oaxaca, like ew, Oaxaca. No, but it's not. It's Oaxaca's a state in Mexico. Okay, now we're gonna stuff all of our peppers with our cheese. Make sure they're nice and cheesy. The big one gets 2 pieces. Here we are. Now we're gonna dust some flour over our peppers. You can dip them in flour. This just cuts out a little bit of the carbs, so it gets a nice dusting to make the batter stick really nicely. All right, and now we're gonna make our batter. So we're gonna get 8 egg whites. We're going to separate the yolk. We're going to put in a little bit of flour. Here I am dusting a little bit more so I could show you guys. And we're going to put a little bit of seasoning, and we're going to fluff up those eggs until nice and fluffy. You don't want them to be at a high peak or too stiff or too soft. So I'll show you what mine is. Once they're nice and white in color and fluffy, we're going to add about 3 yolks into there. That's going to add a lot of flavor as well. Some people add yolks, some people don't. I love yolks. Now we're going to put down our little bit of our oil in our hot pan, and we're going to throw our batter in, and you're going to throw your pepper in seam down. So the seam side down, we're going to grab a little bit of flour, dust it on the other side, and we're going to let that cook. When that is nice and cooked on one side, oh, there's my cauliflower. The cauliflower is the same. You just put the batter down, throw the cauliflower on top, and then just flip it around. Just like you're going to see me do with the chile. Oh, here, I'm going to put more batter down. Now we're going to put one of the papas down. And we're going to let that cook. And I think we put more batter down. There we go, more batter. And we're going to let another papa cook. All right. Now, once it's nice and golden on one side, you're going to just flip your chile over like that. This is going to help rather than dipping and your chile falling apart. Rolling it is going to be better. And you're not using as much oil because we're not deep frying. Once you have all your chiles, your cauliflower, and your papas cooked, we're going to throw them in that broth. Yes, we're going to throw them all in there, nice and brothy. That vegetable broth that we made with the onions, the garlic, the tomatoes, the jalapeno. And now we're going to put all of our peppers in there, our cauliflower, our papas, and we're going to throw in a good little handful of cilantro at the end and just cover it. And you're going to want to top it off with some fresh crema mexicana, Mexican table cream, and some cotija cheese, and a side of red rice, Mexican rice. And enjoy. This is a meatless recipe. I hope you guys like it. Bye!